Hello and welcome to another LEGO review. This is LEGO set 76057 Spider-Man Web Warriors Ultimate Bridge Battle, and Ultimate is pretty correct because you get a lot of figures in this set. This set only cost me $640. I got it like a month and a half, 2 months after it's been released, so I guess it's not the first batch of stock. I remember it being costing a little bit more, and the cost in Toys R Us is like 200, 300 more. It's almost like 1,000 Hong Kong dollars. Ooh, bad. And I am happy. It's got the good boxes that you can just cut the plastic tape and opens up easily, flattens easily, can store it away easily until you want to put the pieces back in there for collectible purposes. Here's a look at the back of the box, showcasing all different play features and stuff. You get one big chunky instruction manual, doesn't split into any small parts or anything, which is good. Thank God for these bigger sets that don't split the instruction manual. On the back you have a Lego Club thing going on, advertisement for the Lego Avengers video game and other Spider-Man sets. I still don't have the Dr. Octopus with Vulture set, but to be honest, I might actually skip that one and not get it. Unless I see it for dirt cheap, of course. And of course you have a parts guide in the back. Quite a lot of different pieces. And of course you have a tiny comic book. So yeah, Aunt May is buying some newspapers and Hobgoblin because his grand master plan is to stop her from buying, from old ladies from buying newspaper. But then Ghost Rider comes in and beats him up pretty much, and then stops his bombs and stuff. And he finds more stuff at him, it doesn't work, and then Spider-Man catches Hobgoblin in a web, almost, and Ghost Rider helps out, distracts him, he flies into a building, so they do a lot of collateral damage. Ghost Rider goes away, and Spider-Man swings away with the newspaper, and the Dark Octopus gets in the way, but then White Tiger helps out, and then they get on the boat, and then one of Spider-Man's girlfriend's dad shows up to help out. Kind of looks like Doctor Who from an angle. Gwen Stacy, yeah, so Officer Stacy. And then Green Goblin comes along, and they all fight. Scarlet Spider and Spider-Woman join in, fight. The Spidey and Goblin show. And then yeah, all the villains fight, and in the end he delivers the newspaper to Aunt May, and then they all swing away. And thus finally, you have a sticker sheet here, which has a lot of different details going on. So this is a pretty nice looking sticker sheet. So things we get in this set, we got two little flame bits because the bridge is falling apart, so there's, there's stuff going on there. We have this little buggy here, which is very similar, just slightly different colors. Very similar to the little buggy you get in the little Hulk pack, where he smashes the car in two. Little Hulk poly bag. So that's kind of cool. We get another one of those. Just nice to see a design reused in different colors, something like this. That's pretty cool. We have a Green Goblin's glider. I finally have one of these because I never had the Green Goblin with the glider from the original Spider-Man sets. I had them in the Origins pack, so the Beginnings pack, so it didn't come with a glider there. And got two stud shoes on the front. The colors are pretty nice, with the purple and the green. Don't like the plate, the pink plate there, but I like these stud colors going on. Very simple, quite a bit of articulation, so it's fun. Also got two of these cone-shaped webs and two strips of web. And finally we have a New York taxi, which even without all the stickers, it looks relatively like the New York taxi. But the big problem with this New York taxi, there's no room for second seat, which is stupid. What, you make a taxi vehicle, but you can't actually taxi people? What taxi is this? The wheels are kind of nice, but yeah, again, why aren't there any taxi seats for this? And then we move on to the actual bridge itself, and yes, this is a pretty big set for the amount you're paying for. It sure probably doesn't have the same amount of bricks as say another similar size set, but they've built it cleverly. The designers have done a good job here to allow for a relatively cheap set for the size you're getting it for. It's pretty awesome. There's a lot of features going on this bridge, but just to take a look around the other side as well. This is a pretty cool looking set. You got a full-on bridge section there. I've seen lots of people buy two of these so they can have both ends of the bridge like back to back. And you can do that quite easily because there's the little technic holes down the side here. So you can just easily add some attachments there and plug them in together. But perhaps you might want to just to make it a little bit more realistic, is to have just a little single piece going along the center there, maybe, or unless you want to join two bridges together from this end, but you can't do that because there's some battle damage stuff going on there, so you're going to have to actually adapt this side of the bridge to do that. But yeah, still pretty cool thing. One of the first bits you get are on this side of the bridge. This bin's meant to just sort of sit there, and you push this down and it should fly off into the distance, like something like that. Yeah, these signposts here, they're attached to like little clipping hinges, and they also split apart, so you can do more battle damage if you want to. You can definitely use this for Avengers, like the first Avengers movie set, with all this battle damage going on with this New York bridge. So you can do that. Let's keep it in battle damage mode. See how that goes. And yeah, you have a bridge area here. Let me try to film from this angle. There we go. Got a little hole there that's just held up with a peg, so you pull the peg out and the cars can fall in, or the little buggy can fall in, and you can close it back up easily. And once inside, there's a web down here. Basically a web on each side. Zoom in on there, there's a little camera on the other side, because Peter's Spider-Man set up a camera there for his best crime fighting photography to sell to the Daily Bugle. On the other leg of this bridge, you have a hidden layer for Kraven the Hunter, I believe. And I've got computer screens going on. There's nothing on these screens yet, because I don't apply these stickers to after filming reviews, just so you can see the set without the stickers and see if the stickers really make a big difference. But then you stick the stickers on there. It's a little bit hard to get into. However, on the other side of the bridge, they have made it so this panel comes off easily. So you can access the other side, and hopefully make accessing this little hole a bit easier, but still pretty small down there. Let's move back up here to the actual bridge level. On this here, on both sides, you have these little triggers on the sides, and what the trigger does is just blows the wall open. So you can do that, and you can easily stick these walls back in, just like so. Well, I'd say easily, that just fell apart. So stick this wall in, stick this other one in, and there you go. Happens on both sides. We have a little minifigure bar there for the legs to slide into, so they can stand there easily. And I think on the other side, there's a little handle right in there that just lets you push this out, so the figure can swing out. It's somewhat unnecessary, I think. Nothing on the other side. This flag here, you can push this down, and the bridge should poop out a net, like so. So you're just going to have to crumble that net back up, and just jam it back up in there. Oh, that can't feel good. No way that's going to feel nice. And finally, the biggest movement or play gimmick here is this bridge area that opens up, but also reveals a web. So if a car's driving along, la 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 la, I can't taxi in my taxi, boom. Oh, he falls off. But you should be able to get this car sort of lying there. You should be able to get this car just lying there. Oh, there it goes. Spider-Man, you didn't save them in time. You just got web all over them. They died without dignity. So, yeah, and so for this entire bridge, they've jammed in so much play in this tight space, and I think it looks pretty good. It's pretty fun. With the stickers added to it, you do get extra bits on each side here. Just a little bit more details that you can probably use and pose things with the side, little bits of extra detail. I think this set does look pretty fun, pretty cool. I like it a lot. Other nice touches include this tiny bit of chain right at the bottom around there that stops this from going out too far. The leg areas of this bridge can actually come off pretty easily, so it's easy for you to split this apart due to storage reasons and stuff. And a little bit of a nitpick is that these sort of wobble all over the place. I guess that'd be good for animation, like, oh no, the bridge is shaking, and you got the ropes dangling and moving a lot. But I don't know, for me it's kind of hard to get these in a great position. Maybe if I just push it down a little bit. I think that looks good enough. But yeah, it's just a little nitpick. It's not bad by any means. And there's some extra web there. Lots of little stud holes on the walls, which make it great for having characters walk around the walls, and you're going to do that a lot for a Spider-Man set. I am so glad about these figures. Long time ago, Bootleg started doing all of these extra characters, but here with official Lego, we finally have extra Spider characters. A lot of extra Spider characters. We had Carnage and Miles Morales Spider-Man, that tiny set, which was super awesome, and I highly recommend that set in my review of that little small set. And here we get some pretty awesome figures as well. We got the standard Spider-Man here, so he's a bit meh, bit boring. We have a new version of Aunt May here, which is just neat to have because previously the previous version of Aunt May was like a yellow skin tone version, and that was a long time ago. Before it was Marvel Superheroes, it was Spider-Man sets, if I remember correctly. So and she was only in one set, so that's pretty hard to get. So I mean, yeah, she does look like pretty much a generic old lady figure, but it's nice to have that figure here. And then we have Spider-Woman here. She's not too special, but again, it's just neat to have. But I will say this hairpiece does look strangely out of place. Just where's that hair coming from? Because it's like a Lego figure, and it doesn't look like that the mask has an opening on the back for her hair to come out. And you have the figures with their gear taken off, and as you can see there, Spider-Woman also looks weird without the hair, so I guess the hair is a good thing. And as for Scarlet Spider, you see that they've decided to print the hood design so people can actually choose. People prefer printed designs over an extra bit, bulky bit on the figure. They can choose either way. I don't mind the hoodie pieces too much. It's just a little bit popping out the figure, but other than that, for a lot of other figures, customs for example, they put too much on the figure, and I don't like that. I prefer printed figures out of figures that are too bulky, whereas here it's only a little bit of bulk, so I think it's actually okay for the hood to be there. And details on this figure are pretty nice. So silver belt thing going on. He's probably going to be the highlight of this set for most people. He has a little bit of printing on the arm, just a little metallic stuff going on, and same on the other side. And just so you guys can see the back of the figures, again the hood is printed on the back. Now the downside to this is well, it's going to be awkward if you're going to have the hood up, because it's going to have the printing on the back. So if you put a blue hood piece on him, it's going to look a little bit weird. And also means he doesn't get any back face print. Aunt May there has a scared face. Spider-Man has the pattern. Spider-Woman unfortunately does not have a different expression. Now they've given her that big hair, which can easily cover up the back of the head. So I don't know why they didn't give her a different expression. It would have been nice if she had a like you know, the eyes moving face. That would have been good. But no, we don't have that here. Spider-Man is just the same one we've seen a lot of times, and the other details aren't too important. I guess they look decent enough, but they're nothing too special. The villains in this pack are pretty good too. Now the Green Goblin here was previously only available in a junior set, and I didn't review it, I don't have it, but the junior set looks pretty ugly. And yeah, I know it's for like really young kids and stuff, but the set really did look kind of ugly, and I really didn't want to pick it up just for this figure. And when the bootlegs came out, I was like, oh, I'll just do fine with Green Goblin bootleg, until I saw the picture of this New York Bridge set coming out, which included Green Goblin, so I knew I wasn't going to keep any of the bootleg Green Goblins. I was just going to get the Green Goblin from this set, and I'm glad I did. It is a pretty cool Green Goblin, and I'm saying Green Goblin too many times, my mouth's going all crazy. We've got Kraven the Hunter there, and of course Scorpion with Not Get Over Here. And yeah, these figures look really nice. Now he's been chibiified or cutified for the Mighty Micros, and that figure looks pretty good here. You can definitely use that figure's head for a different expression. I get bonus expression for this figure because it's based on the same design. The printing on this guy is pretty standard, just like muscle with the lines coming across, and the face is also decent enough, but I think pretty simple overall. These two guys, this is probably the second highlight of this set. And the weapon he's holding there is a little bit of a build, and actually does look pretty unique and pretty good. The little fur piece there is also pretty nice. Again, unfortunately, this flaming skull, the flame is glued on tight just like a Ghost Rider's head. Same design pretty much. This flaming pumpkin, you cannot detach the flame. I don't like that. I want to detach stuff from this so I can, you know, maybe use that head for something else. Who knows? The tail on this guy, while looking good, is unfortunately just a solid piece. So at least have one articulation bit on it. Come on, guys. And he also has a little rubbery pouch there, which again looks pretty good. Figures without their gear, by the way. The Green Goblin's head is actually made out of 2 different colored bits of plastic, so there's no fear in paint rubbing off, and that's really cool that Lego's done a lot of this dual color plastic molding. Same with the legs, dual colors. The top purple is printed onto the green, but the lower legs are single color, and the green is another color, and that's great. Very, very nice print overall. Nice patterns on the legs there, nice pattern on the arms. They put extra detail on this guy, looks great. Just a quick look at the back of Scorpion and Green Goblin there. I got the second facial expression of Green Goblin, really angry, really annoyed. The cute version is just like an extension of this face. Griffin Hunter here does look great. However, if you saw my bootleg reviews, on one of the bootlegs I had a really nice jacket print that had like a gradient thing going on that really looks like fur, like the gradient you would get on actual fur coats. I'm not in any way support of fur coats. I don't like that. Man-made fur is fine. Don't get real stuff, that's annoying. But in terms of the print design of the Lego for this douchebag here, Craven Hunter, who hunts real animals, that bootleg figure looks really nice and I kept it. And compared to this is a nice figure, but man, that bootleg figure does look probably nicer than this one. Lego fans be mad. Here's a look at the back, which looks decent enough, all of these figures. This is a really, really good set, and it is, some might consider a little bit expensive, but it is bang for your buck. You get a lot of figures here, a very nice display set. Iffy vehicles, it's actually definitely kind of sucks, but the other vehicle, little buggy, is okay. And yeah, and the figures here are actually really nice. Aside from Spider-Man being a bit boring now because he's been in so many sets, it would have been nice if they just stuck a different Spider-Man in there. But so far the only movie Spider-Man we have is from that one extra airport set that came out after the movie came out because they didn't want to spoil the movie. But yeah, the other figures here are definitely really nice, and quite a few of them are first-time figures, exclusive figures to this set because they just haven't been done before. Who knows if we will ever get another Spider-Woman, Scarlet Spider, or like Craven Hunter figure ever again. Green Goblin, definitely. Scorpion, not quite sure, but yeah, if you like your Spider-Man and you like your Lego sets, superheroes and stuff, definitely check this set out. It is really, 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 really good. Especially since this set has been out for a while. Hopefully you can get a little bit discount at least, who knows. And when if it does get discount, rush and run and get this set. I just can't stop praising how good this is. And if I do see it for really cheap, I kind of want a second set just to make the bridge longer, but or maybe just get the pieces and not the figures, so it's a lot cheaper. I don't know. I don't really have the space for it, but that's something I really want. So yeah, I highly recommend this, and I hope you like the way I've posed them in this video right here. If you like this video or found it useful, please consider clicking the like button, subscribe button, or leaving a comment below on how you feel about this set or any of the other Spider-Man and superhero sets. I'd have reviewed them or not reviewed them. You can check out my other videos based on reviews on official Lego sets of superheroes and non-superheroes, DC, Marvel, etc. You can check out my bootleg reviews if you can't afford these official sets where you live, and maybe you want to check out the bootlegs, which are so much cheaper for the minifigures and also pretty damn good for the most part. There are some that are really bad, so you can check those out as well, just see how bad they are. And as always, you can support this channel by watching those videos without ad block. I would appreciate that so much, as I can afford to do this channel at all. And you can support this channel even further by going to Patreon. I have an animation coming out on my other Digger 318 channel, so you can go to Facebook and check out the event there. The trailer's already out, the behind the scenes video will be out soon. And hopefully you support me on Patreon if you think this channel deserves it, to spend more time on animations and stuff. But as always, you don't have to do any of that. Take care, have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. And bye bye now. Yes, I saw the Lego Batman movie stuff. I want them all, they look so good.